Good morning. My name is Oluwatosin Olajumoke Aredudu. I'm the CEO and Creative Director of Ada Creations, a publishing, design, and digital marketing company. Part of what we do, but are not limited to, are publishing books. That's our major niche. Publishing books, e-books, and in print. If you have a book, you've kept your manuscripts in your folder for a long time, and you need a publisher to birth your dream of becoming an author. Ada Creations is the go-to publisher that you need to come to. We guide you on your journey to becoming an author. We support you. We make your dream of becoming an author a reality in a short period of time. We do not turn down manuscripts. Rather, we guide, we build, we encourage, we let you know that your dreams are valid. We don't discriminate. We believe that everyone's story is genuine. So we help to restructure, we help to build to standard so that your dream of becoming an author becomes a reality. And this is what we are good at Ada Creations. We design a lot of all kinds of graphics. Our graphic designers are experts at designing. So whatever graphics you want to make in order to promote your business, whatever graphics you want to make in order to promote your brand, we are an expert in making that dream a reality. We are also into coaching and mentoring. We coach people on identity. We coach on personal and business identity. We also encourage business owners to use the art of storytelling to promote their businesses. So, in case you want to trust us with your brand, or you want to partner with us, or you want to publish your book, ebooks, or your book in print, we take your book from Amazon to whatever platform, to Okada, to our home platform at adacreations.com, whatever platform you want your book to be sold on. We are very, very experts at making this a reality. So call on us today at ooainspires@gmail.com, www.adacreations.com, or you can reach me on my Facebook page, Oluwatosin Olajumoke Aredudu. You can send me an inbox message. I'm just a chat away. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Ada Creations, H in small letter, HADAR_creations. That's our Instagram handle. You can follow us to get a lot of nuggets on the personal and business identity. So that's that. The topic I want to discuss today, it's about smear campaign. Smear campaign. That's the topic I want us to talk about this morning. And what is a smear campaign? A smear campaign can simply be defined as an attempt to damage or call into question someone's reputation. An attempt to damage or call into question someone's reputation. What inspired me to want to talk about this topic? It's about something I read on the internet. A popular old actress wrote something about a particular friend of ours who, like, it's like a gist that was making the rounds in those days. This particular actress, she was very popular, and she acts all kinds of roles. You get me. You know the kind of culture we have in Nigeria, where we judge people based on their physical appearance. I don't want to mention the name of this actress, but back then she could act semi-nude roles and all that. And that was a profession. Acting is acting, and that was what, as in back then, she was very good at acting all sorts of roles. So I guess people summed up her character and a person with the kind of roles that she acted. So when a smear campaign started on a character, it was easy for that smear campaign to make the rounds. And I think that the person who started the smear campaign was a friend of ours. And the campaign was that she slept with a dog in order to clinch a particular role in those days. I know that even before I read this on the internet recently about what she wrote concerning a friend that snitched on her and all that, or that was smearing her personality to other people behind her back. They said it was also a particular friend that started that smear campaign back then. This was years ago. That she slept with a dog in order to clinch a role. You understand? It's pathetic that someone will start a smear campaign on a fellow human being in order to damage their reputation, in order to make people to view them in a derogatory manner, in order to make people to view them as people that have no value. A smear campaign can be inspired or can be I don't want to use the word inspire because inspiration is something that it should be used in a positive manner. So a smear campaign is something that can be unleashed or engineered by envy or jealousy. Oftentimes, when people see the glory in you, when people see the potentials in you, when people see how far you're going to go in life, they might get jealous or envious, and they might resort to the art of smear campaign in order to make people to view you in a bad light. And a smear campaign is so dangerous and so destructive that you're just going to be like an onlooker when this campaign would be going on. It's going to be so volatile. It's going to be so, as in, it's going to spread like wildfire, and you're going to be left helpless. Like, helpless without even knowing where to turn to, because everyone that should speak for you, virtually everyone that should support you, have bought into the smear campaign, and they are now viewing you from a lens of doubt. They are now viewing you from a lens of distrust. Like, wow, is this who this person is? Because people who indulge in the heart of smear campaign are very wise. They are very smart. They are very intelligent. They know how to cover their tracks. They know how to read people's minds. They know how to harvest information from people. They are very, very talented in this art. Because smear campaign is actually an art. It's something that you need to. It's something that you need to. It's instinctive. So people who indulge in it, they are masterminders. They are masterminds at smearing other people's character. So it's very difficult to beat them at their own game. So why I want to discuss about this is, why I'm talking about this morning is to let me see, is to educate people on smear campaign and how they can tackle it in different ways. So one of the ways that you can tackle a smear campaign is to sit back and allow the campaign to go on while you study the mode of operation. You study how it's been engineered. You gather your own information, you do your own research, you make your own findings, you dig deep, you study your environment, you study what you're reading, what you're hearing, in order to know where it is actually coming from, in order to understand what is fueling the smear campaign. When you're able to understand the roots, then you are able to know you're going to be a step higher and you're able to understand how you can tackle the smear campaign that is going on. And one other way that you can also use, if you are not a good communicator, if you don't know how to communicate, we have experts in expert communicators, people who are experts in communicating with people. Someone like myself, I'm an expert in communication. I know the art of communicating. So I will not have a problem in handling a smear campaign that comes my way because I know how to communicate. Communication is an art, and as a writer and a storyteller, I know how to communicate. So I know how to handle such if it happens to me. But if you are not a good communicator, one of the things you can do is to seek advice from public relation officers, people they are also experts at communicating. They call them PR. Seek advice from these people and employ their services to debunk the lies. So you might have to go that extra mile. Because one of the things that affects us in Nigeria or as Africans is that we always let things go. We always let people get away with things that are not right. All in the name of we feel that we don't want to be vengeful. It's not about being vengeful. You can't sit back and watch someone ruin your reputation. As I speak to you, that particular smear campaign or that actress that she slept with a dog in order to clinch a role. Some people still believe that thing about her till today. As a matter of fact, it's been years ago. When I heard that gist in those days, I kind of believed. Because what I know today wasn't what I knew then. I was deeper, I was more, I was more influenced by the society and our culture back then. I don't know what the kind of knowledge I have now. I don't have them then. So I believed that smear, that gist about that actress then. And ever since then, that was how I used to view her. Why? Perhaps, I don't know if she did something in order to debunk the lies, but the people that started the smear on her reputation won because a lot of people view that in such a way till today. And it affected a lot of things about her. But I'm not going to talk about, I don't want to draw attention to the actress because the main thing I want to talk about here is smear campaign and how to handle it. So employ the services of PRs who can help you debunk the lies vehemently and continuously. This is your reputation we are talking about. What is a man or a woman without reputation? In Yoruba, they say, Orúkọ rere sàn ju wúrà lọ. That is, a good name is better than gold. Don't ever allow anyone to soil your name, all in the name of you don't want to be vengeful. You need to do everything to protect your name because that's the gold that you have. That's your legacy. That's what will open doors for you. That's what will make people to favor you. Your name is very important. So employ the services of PRs or communication experts to help you debunk all the lies in the smear campaign vehemently, repeatedly, and continuously until it dies down, until they are able to convince a significant part of the people that have believed in the lies. And why I'm saying you should employ their services is if you are not a good communication expert yourself. We learn every day. Personally, what I'm telling you now that they should seek that you should seek the service of a communication expert and make them to debunk these lies vehemently. I might not tell you something like this like last year or 2 years, but we grow every day. So, and I understand as I grow in life, as I advance as a person and as an entrepreneur, I realize the value of my name. I realize the value of my brand, of my name, my personal brand and my business brand. And I know that I will do anything to protect both. So please, don't let the sleeping dog lie. Don't let the sleeping dog lie when you are being smeared, when your name and your personal brand and personal identity is being destroyed all over the internet or all over or over everywhere, amidst your friends, amidst your family, amidst people that know you. You need to come out and debunk it. You need to tell your own side of the story. Don't allow other people to tell your story. You need to be bold enough to tell your own side of the story, so that at least if you're not successful in convincing everyone otherwise, or in positioning yourself as who you truly are to people, you would have been able to at least convince a significant part of the people that have been lied to through a smear campaign on your reputation. Secondly, you can also sue for libel or slander. Slander is the word of mouth, how people, destroy you with words of mouth. Libel is how people destroy you with written words. So, you can sue for libel or for slander if you have the money, if you have the resources. Why not? Why not? Some things need to be curbed. As in, you need to nip some things in the bud before it finally destroys you. A lot of people have committed suicide to smear campaign. Imagine somebody believing that you imagine a man, that maybe likes you or loves you, and they heard that you've slept with a dog before. You understand? That kind of a man would not want to have anything to do with you. He would not want to marry you. Unless it's someone that really above the average, as in reasons above the average human mind. So this is how destructive a smear campaign can be. And this is why you need to vehemently tell your own side of the story. Don't listen to people that will tell you to let the sleeping dog lie or be a bigger person. No way. These people are not ready to be a bigger person. They are ready to destroy you. They are ready to destroy your brand, ready to tarnish your image. So you should be able to stand up to them and match them words for words by debunking their lies. I know a lady on the internet that went through smear campaign. She's my friend on Facebook. I think she had problems with her marriage, and she was married to a psychopath, because from the account she has given so far. And I think she went through a smear campaign when the marriage broke down. They tarnished her image, they destroyed her personality over the internet, and she went away for a while. Then when she came back, she started telling her own side of the story. She started exposing who a psychopath and a narcissist is. She has succeeded in educating people about how psychopath and narcissist operates. And I see, when I see her write, I nod my head in affirmation that, well done, girl. Keep on telling your own side of the story. And I know that with the pace that she has gone and now she's going, a lot of people would have seen her own side of the story. Despite how damaging the smear campaign would have been then. I didn't know her when she was going through the smear campaign. I just happened to know her now. And she's doing a very beautiful job. So that's it. You need to. Don't listen to people that tell you that you should keep quiet and not tell your own side of the story. Your name is your brand. Your name is your legacy. You need to protect your name. This is not being vengeful. It is not that you are being destructive. Somebody who goes to the extent of tarnishing your image before people, of positioning or painting you like a bad person before people, and you think that the way to handle this is to keep quiet and just let people believe whatever they want to believe about you. I'm sorry if I'm sounding agitated, but it's funny. It's funny how a smear campaign, how damaging it can be when you decide to keep quiet and let the sleeping dog lie and not telling your own side of the story. Don't ever let anyone tell your own side of the story. Finally, you need to pray. These things, like I tell you, I believe that the spiritual controls the physical. And sometimes, as a born-again Christian, at least I understand some things about how spiritual things work. Sometimes maybe a new door is about to open for you. You're about to advance in something in life, perhaps something that you have been praying for. This is how the enemy works. They raise people to start a smear campaign against your person, against your character, against your personality. It's the plan of the enemy. Oftentimes it's spiritual. The devil will just raise someone up in order to start to smear your personality. And people who are supposed to favor you, when they start hearing these things about you, when they start viewing you in these ways, you understand, they would have double minds. They would lose their interest in favoring you or in opening a door for you. That's how it works. And this is why you should not take a smear campaign serious. Take it lightly. You need to pray. You need to attack the roots of where the smear campaign might be coming from. It's a ploy of the enemy to delay or stop your blessings. So don't take it lightly. As you are working to debunk these lies physically, once you know that you're not guilty and you know that it's a smear, of course, a smear campaign is something that is created in order to tarnish your reputation. So once you know that you are not guilty of this offense, you need to debunk the lies. And as much as you are debunking the lies, by telling your own side of the story, you also need to pray that God should fight for you, that God should vindicate you. You understand? The Bible says that it is not of him that willeth or runneth, but of God that sheweth mercy. So you can also tell your own side of the story for all you care, and people would still not believe you if God is not involved. So you need to pray that God should help you. He should vindicate you from these lies, and whatever blessings or favor that is coming to you, God should let you receive them without any door getting shut as a result of the smear campaign. So that's it. In order to highlight what I've told you and how to debunk how to handle a smear campaign. Number one, let the noise keep going around while you take your time to study their pattern. Yes, study their pattern is very important. Study their pattern, understand them, get to the roots of the smear, know where it is coming from in order for you to know how to attack it head on. Seek advice from PRs, public relations officers, or experts, communicators, and employ their services to help you debunk the lies. Perhaps you might have some of them as your friends who are willing to speak on your behalf. Approach them. Good friends who do not even need to be approached. They don't need to be approached. Once they see that you are being smeared, they will stand up and speak for you. We've seen instances like that on the social media where people rise up and speak for their friends because they believe in them and they know that they've got their back. So, but if you don't have such people in your circle, then it is good for you to employ the services of a PR or a communication expert in order to help you to debunk the lies vehemently, continuously, and repeatedly. Sorry if I've used tautology there. I'm not an English expert. Then you can sue for libel or slander if you have the resources. If you have the money, you can sue the engineer, the person who is at the bottom of the smear campaign. You can sue them for libel or slander in order to nip it in the bud, or in order to put a stop to their evil campaign, or in order to make them to also pay for damages. Finally, you need to pray. Pray, pray, pray. Sometimes a smear campaign is engineered by the devil in order to delay or stop your blessings, in order to position you before people who should favor you as someone who is horrible, as someone who doesn't deserve such a favor. That's always the intent and the motive behind a smear campaign, and it's usually originated by the enemy. The enemy being being the devil. It's a tactics to steal your blessings and to ruin one's favor before humans. I pray for you today as you have listened to this, you will not be a recipient of a smear campaign in Jesus' name. So that's it for today. If you've learned one or two things from this audio, from this YouTube video or easy audio, please share with your friends and please drop your comments. And if you want me to talk about anything the next time, you can always send me an inbox message via Facebook or through here. Then we will take it. I'll take it into cognizance. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Please tell your friends to subscribe to it also. And yes, I appreciate you. So I'll be stopping here for today. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. Have a lovely and a beautiful week ahead. Bye.